Hi, welcome. My name's Dr. Cheryl Meyer. Today we're going to talk about be still and know. Come into your knowingness. Know what is true. Know that you can know this. Know that you're meant to know this. Know that this is not something that's far outside of you, right? Um, well, let's be still first, right? I commend you for the courage that it took for you to just do that. Just do what we just did, right? I wasn't planning on doing that. I was just being present with what was, you know, I prayed before this and I just was like, play me like a flute, shine through me like a window. Let me trust that I can be still and know. Be still and know. And be still and know that I am God is the rest of that verse. That's a verse, right? It's in the Psalms. God is divine love, right? And so we think, if it was this easy, why isn't everyone doing this? That's the secret. That's the secret. This is the secret, you guys. This is the secret. It's because of so many things. But one is that our egotism always wants to present life as like, life is all these problems and it's so complicated and enlightenment is way over here and you can't have it and you're not allowed to have it. Then why is it that David, who was a king, I think it was 800 BC. I can't remember if it's 400 or 800. I forget my timeline sometimes, right? But he was anointed by the Holy Spirit. And so he spoke words in all the Psalms. You could see as if divine love is speaking through David. But I welcome all religions, so don't get caught up in that. Is just understand that he was speaking. That's if it is, and this takes faith to do this, to surrender your own no your own mind that says does not compute, there is a God, does not compute. Your mind is like my guitar over there. It's an instrument. Your mind is a thing for you to use. It can't understand these mysterious things. It can't. It's not capable of understanding that. And so this is, but in stillness, you come into contact with something that's deeper than your mind. You come in contact with your consciousness, with, let's say, also the Holy Spirit of God. You can, like David was in contact with. And so I did a whole video on still, was STILL, right? Here, I'll write it out. You can go back to that too, but STILL. Right, here's still. And it's like, stop thinking Instead, listen lovingly. All right? Stop letting your mind dominate. Your mind is a created thing. We're not meant to let our mind dominate. Instead, listen lovingly. All right? This is almost like, now say here on this video, I welcome you to. At the same time, this is like part 3 of the 2 other videos I made. So you can go back to those after this, and it's like they build on each other, and you'll see how. The videos were, you deserve a valiant life, and deserve is of service. Divine love is serving us a valiant life, a courageous life, a true courageous life. And the second one was we become like what we are following. All right. Now, so this one is be still and know. So we're looking at, well, if it's just that, be still and know that divine love is here and divine love has you. Someone said to me, Cheryl, just rest in the ocean that is divine love, that is God, and see that God will hold you up, instead of being in your mind neurotically trying to understand everything, use your mind to control everything, to tell other people how they need to be so that you feel safe, and try to manipulate the whole world around you by running after money and getting enough in your bank account, getting enough in your belly, getting enough numbness or highs to make you keep feeling high, right? Those things are not going to fill you. We become like what we follow. And so if we're following something less than us, we're going down, we're bowing down to something that's less than us. If we follow divine love and act in this faith thing, we're activating our faith every time we do something like Jesus said, blessed, in bliss are those who hunger and thirst after righteousness, after the right way of being, of alignment with divine love. For they shall be filled. You're going to be filled. You're actually going to be filled, because if you're chasing after money, this paper thing that you're putting on top of you, you're bowing down to this thing made out of paper, right? That you think is going to make you feel better. Then you're becoming less. But if you're pursuing true love and alignment with that, you're going to be ascending and becoming more, and you're taking the courageous path. But the only way to walk this path is actually, and I always was like, what is humility? Humility is like, I'm going to stop trusting my own mind. Like, your mind is useful. It's totally useful. And you want to understand God and know about divine love and know logically. And yet, if you make your mind your God, I was just reading about one of the smartest people, highest IQ, that this guy who went to Harvard when he was 11 because they wouldn't accept him yet when he was 9. But he lived, he died really lonely. It's like, what did that brain give him, We're more than that. We're more than our brains, right? And so why do we not just enter into this be still and you'll know that I am God? Well, that takes faith to do that, because look, here's our childhood. If we had negative experiences and positive ones in our childhood, we, instead of seeing a blank present right now, right, we make negative predictions about this unknown future instead of positive ones full of love and this. So look, this is stillness right here. This is why people don't enter into the stillness, because we think, this is what I experienced in the past. I'm going to protect myself if I keep saying these bad things are going to happen. I'm going to be prepared by saying that those bad things are going to happen. And so we do everything we can to run away from stillness. Now, if it's important for you to go back to the beginning of this video, then go back and sit in that stillness with me. And you already know that we get through it, right? We get through it. I was still here. I had to dare to, like, oh, great. How many people are going to click off this video because I just went silent? You know what I mean? It's like, who cares? Who cares about the numbers? If I was chasing the numbers, I wouldn't have done that. I didn't do it for some gimmick. I did it because in order to actually be in stillness is to surrender to this present moment. And what if I won't be loved? What if I will be loved and I am loved. What if that